What's up, everyone? This is Nate, and I'm back with the next video in my top 5 from every year I've been alive series that I've been doing. We are up to 1996. So I'm going to give you my 5 favorite movies from 1996. Now, of course, keep in mind, these are my top 5 favorite movies. I'm not saying these are the best movies. This is not a best of 96 list. This is a Nate's favorite, the movies I grew up with, the movies I saw a lot as a kid, for most of these years at least, and that over time have stuck with me and I've still loved them. So just a little disclaimer there. And of course, you guys have been commenting with your top 5s. I hope you're approaching it the same way. I love reading those lists. So of course, before I get started, if you are not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. That way you get notified every time new videos drop. Also, give me a thumbs up. And let me know in the comments, what are your 5 favorite movies from 1996? Okay, we're going to start out with a comedy that I watched a lot as a kid. And, you know, the funny thing is, like, a lot of these jokes went over my head. It's a little, I mean, it's not rated R. It's a little raunchier than, like, a 9-year-old should probably see. But I liked it when I was 9, and I still like it now. I'm going to go with The Nutty Professor. This is both movies in this set. But the first Nutty Professor, the original remake. The remake, of course, that starred Eddie Murphy, not The Clumps, the second one from 2000. I love this movie. I think it's hilarious, even to this day. So many memorable lines. It was very quotable. Just a great Eddie Murphy performance. Multiple performances. Of course, he played like the whole family, so that was really fun. But anyway, that's one. Next up, this is definitely a childhood favorite, and that's going to be Space Jam. Now, Michael Jordan is not a good actor, but they were smart to get a bunch of other funny people, like Bill Murray pops up in this, Wayne Knight is in this, and it's Looney Tunes, and you get Danny DeVito as the voice, and you get the NBA players, and I love basketball. It's my favorite sport. So, you know, it just kind of had everything I like. Quad City DJs. There's another person who has a song on here who we're not allowed to talk about anymore, but at the time, it was an iconic song. So Space Jam, a movie that I love. Still to this day, I could watch that anytime. And it's like really short, 87 minutes. It's like one of the easiest watches you can have. Piece of cake. All right, now we're getting into the R-rated territory. And this is a movie that I saw when I was a kid, and it scared me. I saw this probably when I was like 9 or 10. My grandma, of course, let me watch it. And it scared me then, and I love it now. And that's going to be From Dusk Till Dawn. Of course, Quentin Tarantino, George Clooney. You got Juliette Lewis in here. You got, I mean, just a bunch of Harvey Keitel is in this. Selma Hayek. Robert Rodriguez directed. Of course, Quentin Tarantino wrote it. I mean, just a blast of a movie. Vampire action movie. Fantastic. I absolutely love that movie. Next up, this was hard. So picking between my top 2 was tough. But I decided this one has to be number 2 and the other one has to be number 1. But I love these both a lot. Like it was neck and almost like 1A, 1B. So with that in mind, we will go with 1B will be Twister, of course. Absolutely love this movie. Another one, super quotable, memorable characters, Bill Paxton, Helen Hunt, Philip Seymour Hoffman. And like Bill Paxton is like, his acting is just so-so in this movie, but he has some great lines and great music, great effects. I mean, I love a good disaster movie. This one was so memorable. They used to have the ride at Universal Studios down here, or the ride. It was like a show. It was cool. I liked it. I miss it. But Twister, my number 2, and my number 1. This is a movie I watch every single year on a specific date. Must watch it. I have seen it. Gosh, well, it came out in 96. So I started watching it probably like when I bought it on Blu-ray. I'm going to say at least 10 years in a row I've watched this movie. And that is going to be Independence Day, an action classic, a 90s classic, a 90s action sci-fi classic. Will Smith, amazing in this. There he is. Jeff Goldblum, fantastic. Roland Emmerich's probably my favorite movie from him. And I like some of his 90s and 2000s like stuff, but Independence Day, it's got to be my number 1. I love that movie. I've seen it I've seen that and Twister a million times. But anyway, that's my list. These are my top 5 favorite movies from 1996. Nutty Professor, Space Jam, From Dusk Till Dawn, Twister, and Independence Day. So again, let me know in the comments what your favorite movies are from this same year, and I will be back next time with 1997. So until then, take it easy.